Hi everyone, and welcome back to InsideTech. Today's video covers another pair of earphones offering flagship features, but at just half the cost of flagship models. These are the Outlier Air from Creative, a pair of water-resistant true wireless earbuds offering the latest Bluetooth 5, impressive audio, and a huge 30 hours of total battery life. Creative claim that these can provide 10 hours of listening per charge, which if true, would exceed the Powerbeats Pro and set a new industry standard for battery life. A lot of you guys have been asking me to review these earbuds, and with these impressive specs, I can certainly see why. Let's take a look. So first up is the charging case, where Creative have done a great job with the design. The aluminium housing looks really sleek, is resistant to fingerprints, and is also surprisingly lightweight, even with the earbuds inside. It's fairly small and compact too, but a little bit thick to be seamless inside a pocket. The case reminds me of RHA's case, not only with its metal construction, but it too has a unique opening mechanism. To access your earbuds, you simply need to push to slide the case out from one end. It's a pretty smooth system and snaps cleanly into place when fully extended to make it easy to get to your earbuds. On the other end of the case, we have the USB-C charging port, and individual LEDs for each earbud and the charging case. The earbuds themselves are made from a lightweight matte black plastic, which does a pretty good job at minimizing fingerprints. These don't feel quite as premium in the hand as some other brands, but this is largely due to how light they are, and the actual build quality is pretty good. The design here is clean and minimal, and reminds me of Samsung's Galaxy Buds. The drivers are slightly angled to create a more comfortable and secure fit in your ear, and the silicone ear tips are noticeably more shallow than we're used to seeing. You can clearly see the magnets used on the inside of the earbud, which guarantees a very secure fit inside the charging case. This makes it quick and easy to drop the earbuds back into the case, and you can have complete confidence that these won't accidentally fall out. But I'd say that the magnets are a little too powerful, since it can be hard to remove the earbuds from the case. The outside surface of the earbuds features a large clickable multifunction button surrounded by an LED light ring, used to display information about the battery level, charging, and Bluetooth pairing. When you first remove the earbuds from the charging case, you have the option to pair either the left or the right earbud to your phone. This then becomes the master or main unit, and the second earbud will then sync automatically. What's good about this system is that Creative allow you to choose which earbud is the main unit, which means that you can use either the left or the right earbud on its own. Once you're paired, removing the earbuds will automatically turn them on and connect to your device, and placing them back in the case turns them off. The only problem with the auto turn off feature is that if your charging case is out of battery, then the earbuds won't turn off automatically when placing them back in the case, so you could end up wasting battery life since there's no way to manually turn off each earbud. If you do plan on using one earbud on its own, then you should know that the control scheme isn't identical across the earbuds, so you'll only have access to some of the audio controls, which could be a problem. A single press is used to play pause on either earbud or to answer or hang up a phone call, whilst a double press will invoke Siri or the Google Assistant. If you're playing music though, then a double press on the right earbud will skip the track forward, whilst a press and hold will turn the volume up. A double press on the left earbud will skip the track back, and a press and hold will turn the volume down. The one major flaw with this control scheme though, and ultimately the biggest disappointment with these earbuds, is how stiff the buttons are. You need to give a significant amount of force to trigger the button, which means pushing the earbud uncomfortably in your ear to do so, to the point where it's actually quite painful, and I needed to support the earphone with another finger when pressing the buttons. How this managed to pass by the final testing of these earphones before release, I really don't know. It's incredibly uncomfortable, and renders using the controls essentially useless, so you'll likely need to rely on your smartphone for controlling your music. It was initially great to have all of the necessary controls, including volume control, and the gestures were mapped out pretty intuitively, but the button press is far too stiff to be practical, and touch controls would definitely have been the better option here. It's a shame because the earphones are actually really lightweight and very comfortable to wear even for prolonged periods of time. In fact, these are one of the few earbuds that live up to their all-day comfort claims. The ergonomic design allows you to quickly and easily achieve a comfortable fit, and the ear tips sit fairly deep in your ear canal, which keeps them nice and secure. I could certainly trust these to remain stable during workouts. Without any ear hooks or wingtips though, I'd personally not use these whilst running, since the impact of my foot on the ground did occasionally start to loosen the earbuds, but I imagine that a lot of people will be able to run with these just fine. The earbuds are certified with an IPX5 water resistance rating, allowing for protection against jets of water, so these will easily withstand any sweat, accidental splashes, and even rain. Creative only supply one set of extra ear tips with the Outliers, so obviously have good faith in their one-size-fits-all approach, and to be honest, I think they will. The tight seal formed is also great for decent passive noise isolation, and sound leakage is extremely low too. I also quite like how shallow the profile of the earbuds is. They're not obtrusive and are quite subtle in your ears. As long as you're happy controlling your music using just your phone, then the Outliers will be a very comfortable and secure fitting earbud. The earbuds' most notable feature is that huge 10-hour battery life claim. I tested these out at a listening volume of 60% and achieved an incredible 11 hours and 21 minutes from a single charge, clearly surpassing the Powerbeats Pro and even Creative's own battery claims to set the new industry standard. The case also holds an extra 2 charges for a total of over 30 hours of listening. You can track the remaining battery life of the earbuds on both iOS and Android, and the battery is given to the nearest 2%. This isn't exactly flagship battery tracking, since you can't track the charging case or the individual left and right earbuds, only the main unit. I also noticed that the final 30% depleted much faster than the first, but the tracking is still much more precise than what most true wireless earbuds are currently offering. It's also great to see USB-C used for charging here, and although nothing specific is stated about fast charging on Creative's website, you can still fully charge the earbuds in around 1 to 2 hours. The earbuds are using the latest Bluetooth 5 connectivity, and from my testing, generally maintained a really good connection. Through multiple walls and obstacles in my house, there were a couple of dropouts as I moved over 20 feet away, but with your phone in your pocket, you'll have no problems at all. They also gave a decent performance in the line of sight test, with well over 300 feet, but do expect much shorter distances in more realistic situations. In terms of latency, there was a noticeable delay when using these with an iPhone and watching YouTube, but Netflix was perfectly in sync. Thanks to having aptX support, there were no latency issues at all on Android when watching video, and there were also no syncing issues between the left and right earbuds, despite them using the master-slave setup.
If you plan on using your earbuds to make phone calls, then these could be a great option. My voice sounded really clear and loud during the call, and was pretty much indistinguishable from using my phone directly. Being able to use both the left and right earbuds for the call definitely helped here too. As with most earphones though, these did pick up some background noise, but did a fair job at suppressing some of the lower frequency sounds.
Now when it comes to audio quality, the Outlier Airs far exceeded the performance of budget-priced earbuds to produce impressive high-quality audio. The earbuds use 5.6mm graphene drivers, the same technology we saw with Soundcore's Liberty Airs, but these offer a much more distinctive low end. The Outliers are a bass-heavy pair of earbuds, capable of producing some seriously powerful bass, a rare feat for earbuds of this size. Combining this with a tight seal formed, the listening experience becomes very immersive. The low end does slightly overshadow the mids in clarity, but vocals still remain clear and decent treble helps here too. For those who like listening at loud volumes, the Outlier Airs will definitely offer enough for you, and I found that 60% volume was decently loud, but still a comfortable listening level. Since the passive noise isolation is so good, they still sounded great even in loud environments. For earbuds in this price range, the audio quality was seriously impressive. The Creative Outlier Airs are offering a lot of flagship features, but at a fraction of the cost. Bluetooth 5 with aptX support, amazing battery life and comfort, as well as great sound are all on offer here, and at fantastic value. The earbuds are available for £75 or $80, which is at least half the cost of many of the flagship competitors. A newer, more premium model, the Creative Outlier Gold, have also just become available, promising even better battery life and enhanced audio quality. I haven't had a chance to test these out myself yet, but they might be worth checking out too, so I'll leave links to both of these down in the video description. I personally like to be able to use my earbuds controls for my music, and this is the only aspect stopping me from recommending these as the best value true wireless earbuds on the market. If they just had touch controls instead, then they'd actually do most things better than the Galaxy Buds at over £50 cheaper. But if you're happy just using your phone to control your music, then these earbuds could provide you the perfect balance of quality and cost, and to those people, I'd highly recommend them. But what do you guys think about these earphones? Do you prefer to control your music with your phone, or would the Outlier's stiff controls be a deal breaker for you? Of course, let me know your favourites down in the comments section below, and also any other earphones you'd like to see me review on the channel. If you enjoyed this video, then please show your support by giving this a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed with notifications on so you don't miss anything else. And be sure to check out the channel on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram at InsideTech Limited. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.